What's up, Scorpio? Today's reading is going to be your twin flame message for the remainder of November of 2021. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome in. Please subscribe, click the gray bell, and click all to receive the notifications. They'll go right to your phone, and that way you never miss a reading. So also down in the description box, I do offer personal extended readings, and I do have a pretty cool Etsy store. You can find all that information down below. I did pre-shuffle the cards already. Once again, we are doing Scorpio. This is their twin flame message for the remainder of November of 2021. I was pre-shuffling these cards already. Scorpio, let's check in on you guys and your twin flame situation. Sorry about the noise. Can't help the noises. Scorpio, twin flame, November 2021. Okay, on the bottom of the deck, I do have the Five of Wands. It is in the reverse, showing more of a past tense. There's obviously conflict. There might even have been no communication with this person, but it does show that it's in the past tense here. Let me look at these. Okay. All right, so we have the Knight of Wands and we have the Page of Swords. Someone is spying, so this could be you or that person. You could be looking on their social medias if you guys are not in contact with each other. So somebody is doing that. So however that relates to you, either they're spying on you, you could be spying on them. It could be anything as like trying to figure out where they're going or looking on their social media pages, who they're talking to, who they're following. It's doing anything where you're going out of your way to try to figure out what it is that they're up to. We also have the Knight of Wands, and this is more of an energy of someone who's in and out. So this is not someone who is serious. So this could either be you or the other person, and someone's not serious. They have a player type vibe. They could even be speaking to other people, and that could be what's causing them to have this sort of anxiety of where they need to watch you, because you know they're doing things that are not good as well. So however that fits, if you need to flip the energies, then you can. The next one I have is the Queen of Wands. This is somebody who is very beautiful, sensual. I see this as being more of a sensual situation with this person. There isn't very long-term goals. There isn't very long-term relationship type goals or marriage of any kind. This happens to be something that's more in the moment, in the present, a casual attraction. It doesn't have super strong, vibrations tied to it. The next ones that I have are the Ten of Wands in the reverse and the Nine of Wands in the reverse. So this leads up to completion here. So you have already gone through an emotional completion with this person, and if you haven't, you will in the end of November or going into December, to where you're going to be able to finally detach from this person. I think that truly that's what you want to do, is detach, because I think that the type of relationship that it is, it might not be what you want, and so you want it to finally be over because it's causing pain. Someone feels like they're putting in more than the other person. Someone feels like there's a lot of baggage, there's a lot of weight, there's just a lot of turmoil that comes with this. There could be people even talking about you behind your back in like a friend or work group aspect because of this person. So like people are just kind of like gossiping even about this, leaving you, because it's like sometimes when so say you keep giving someone another chance because you love them and they keep asking for another chance, but they just keep messing up. And then the people around you keep seeing you get hurt or you be disappointed when you give them the chance and then they mess it up. And then, so then those people will then get frustrated enough to where they'll actually start expressing their frustration about you to other people. And so this is like a thing. This is a pattern that's happened just continues to happen. But really, I think that letting go of this and just moving on might be the best situation. And you might be in the process of doing that with this Five of Wands. Maybe you guys don't have communications right now. I'm going to clarify each of these cards for you, Scorpio. We'll get some more detail. Knight of Wands, why is this here? This is for Scorpio. November of 2021. Knight of Wands. Ooh. Okay. So there's a card flipped up. And I'm going to keep it because it makes sense. We have the Emperor in the reverse, this pairing that Knight of Wands. I'm telling you, this person's not good. This person is very self-centered. They are very, like, they don't have any compassion, you know, for other people. They're only worried about themselves. They're only thinking about themselves. They really, honestly don't care about you. They just plot things based on their own wants and needs, and it doesn't have anything to do with what you want and need. This person's not going to commit to you. They're never going to you know, marry you or be in a committed long-term relationship with you. It's just not the type of person that they are, okay? I'm not trying to say that they're just like this awful person, but with cards like this, it's not the best type of individual, okay? And it's definitely not somebody that's going to commit. And I think you see that, you know, if it's you that's looking at their social medias, you know, because you can see that they still are doing kind of the same patterns, right? Even if you guys are not together, they'll have the same patterns with other people. You'll see them go through other people as well, because they're just not like going to settle down. You know, it's just not what they're doing right now. Let's look at that Page of Swords. This is for Scorpio. Page of Swords, November. We have Knight of Swords. So it's just more vindication. When you're spying, when you're looking, this is what you're seeing. You're seeing someone who's flighty, someone who's in and out, someone that doesn't have any real, you know, intentions of, like I said, going further or having anything long term, okay? And you see it, and I know that you can see it. You see this. Why is this Queen of Wands here? This is for Scorpio, November 2021. We have 10 of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so this is vindicating, like I said, how I think that it's a very temporary sort of situation where, you know, the person's adored and everything like that, but it's not a long term. And it isn't, because we have 10 of Swords in the reverse. Deep down inside, you or the other person knows that this isn't going to be something that's going to last or be long term. It's an empty feeling. There's an empty feeling there because it's a shallowness of where you know what the real outcome is going to be, because it's always been. You now have 2 tens in the deck. I'm sorry, and I said the 10 of Wands was in the reverse earlier. It's not. It's in the upright. But you have 2 tens here now. So we have 10 of Swords in the reverse, 10 of Wands in the reverse. You know, and these are really hardcore completion cards because their pain, their struggle, you know, their blood, sweat, and tears completion. You know, someone had to really go through a lot of shit before it got better, okay? And this is kind of written all over this, all right? There's a lot of shit to get over, a lot of emotional baggage definitely had to be worked on here. Maybe even somebody had to go to therapy because it was that bad. They were affected that bad by this relationship. Let's look at this 10 of Wands. This is in the upright, and this is for Scorpio. High Priestess. Yeah, I love that. So, you know, it's taking the dark times and trying to work on yourself. This is trying to work on intuition. Some of you could be a tarot reader. You could even be a part of the occult, practice in crystals, magic, spell work, anything like that. Obviously, if you're watching tarot, you could be involved in that as well. And so ultimately, it's letting go. It's literally walking away from that and then turning all of that energy and putting it into yourself to try and fix yourself, okay, is what I think that is the most important thing to do here, is to finally walk away. It's a completion, like it's done. You guys are probably not even in communication right now. I feel this heavily. It's really a good idea to just let this person go. Let's look at this Nine of Wands. This is in the reverse for Scorpio, November 2021. Why is this Nine of Wands in the reverse? We have the Hierophant in the reverse, and I have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, I do have, oh, beautiful, the Death card, okay? So let's talk about... So here we are with the Hierophant in the reverse and the Seven of Cups in the reverse. We are clarifying that Nine of Wands. So the Hierophant in the reverse is making sure that you really are doing what you need to do for yourself. Seven of Cups reverse, it's almost like you have a lot of options. There's totally a lot of options out there for you, but what I think is happening here is you don't want that right now. I think this time is a good time for healing and spoiling yourself, taking time to love yourself and rekindle your new, your new self with yourself. Introduce them, merge them together, spend this time taking care of yourself. It's okay to say no. It's okay if someone invites you to things and you don't want to go, it's okay to say no. Don't feel bad about saying no. And people will understand. People will find other people to go do things with. If you don't want to do something, you don't have to. If you want to stay home and take a bath and take a rest, you totally should do that. And just take this time for yourself. I feel like you need a lot of healing. Now, with the Death card on the bottom of the deck, this is when one door closes and another one opens. So this is a period of time for you where it's closure. This is a closure time, okay? Mourning and just being upset is all okay. It's totally fine. But just take this time and really reflect on loving yourself. Make sure you really hone in on your spiritual self and give yourself that guidance that you need. Spend all this energy. No more looking online. No more of this. When you feel like doing this, do something for yourself instead, okay? And start getting in the habit of doing that, of loving yourself and taking care of you and not worrying about what's going on with this other person. It's time to walk away, all right, Scorpio? It's truly time to walk away from this person. So I hope this reading resonates for you guys. If it did, please leave me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below. I always love your guys' comments, and if you think that this video would benefit someone that you know, please share it. We love sharing on this channel. I'll see you guys again on the next video. Have a good Thanksgiving. Peace and love. Take care.